Hey everybody, KT here with Regatta Fitness, and we are going over how to set up your rower today. Super quick and dirty version. First things first, make sure you have a rower. I'm using the Concept 2 here, but there are different variations. The setup will go through for the most part, except for maybe the damper and the monitor might be a little different. Everything else will be the same. So first things first, check in with yourself. You're prepared, you have a water, a towel if you need it, you've gone to the bathroom. The worst thing is you get 10 minutes into your workout and you're like, oh my God, I gotta go to the bathroom. Clothing, make sure you're comfortable, something that's not, super flowy that's gonna get in the way. And then sneakers, I highly recommend something flat. Like you could even row in bare feet, my more advanced people. But, these are, I think this is like a CrossFit Nano, something like that. I also row in Nike Free, so something minimalist. So you're ready to go. After the check-in, we're going to go through the damper. So on a Concept 2, you have 1 to 10. For the most part, you're going to be 3 to 5, somewhere in that vicinity. So just set it up. I'm not going to go into details about when you might go lower or higher. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. But I like to either be between, depending on how I'm feeling, a 3 or 4 or a 4 and a 5. Okay, so 3 to 5, anywhere in that area. After the damper, we're going to go to the monitor. You want to make sure it's on. You can hit any button to turn it on. Just be aware that this does time out. So if you turn your monitor on, set yourself up, then run to the bathroom, it might be gone by the time you come back. So make sure the display is whatever you're working on, right? You're doing meters, you're doing calories, something that works for you. Not going to go through this in detail. I do have another video that goes through it in detail, so go ahead and check that out. So set up whatever you need to set up on your monitor. Make sure the display is something that works for your workout. We're going to get onto our seat here. Foot pedals, foot plates, everyone calls them something a little bit different. You want to make sure that it's set up in whatever number you can get the strap around the widest part of your foot, okay? Then we're going to strap in. Now, you don't want to rely on the straps. So you can pull them super tight, but you don't want to feel like you're pulling your foot up. You always want to think about pressing. So we get our straps in, we got our monitor on, our damper set up. We're comfortable, ready to rock and roll. Let's do a little bit of a pelvic sort of check-in here. So straighten your legs. You're going to walk out what's called your sits bones here, the flesh on your bum. Yep, I said it. This helps to put your pelvis in the right position for your rowing. So we have a hinge forward in the catch position, about 11, a hinge back, not pulling on the straps, at about 1 in the finish position. From here, we can grab the handle, nice and light on the edges of the handle, and set up in your catch position. So we have that little bit of a hinge, not rounding in the shoulders, nice and tall, open chest, and your shins are perpendicular to the ground here, heels slightly lifted. All right, and then I'm just going to show you the finish position. So we drive with the legs, we open the upper body, core, whatever you want to call it, and then this is our finish position, pressing, not pulling up on the straps, okay? Arms come all the way in, and we're here. This is the end. And that's it. Just start to move. Make sure you're breathing. Going through that setup every time, quick little checklist. We'll get you ready to go. Woo! Awesome. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you next time on the rower.